Yo, yo, what's up, folks? This Impact, and I want to take this time to welcome you all back to the Hurt Business 101. Let's get right into this video, man. Today's video, I want to discuss a fight that's taking place tomorrow night on the Zone in the light heavyweight division between Artur Beterbiev and Callum Smith. Let's get right into this video. Listen, before I start getting into the breakdown and prediction of this video, I want to take this time to ask you if you like this video, you like what the information I'm giving you, like my breakdowns and my prediction, please hit the thumbs up button. That goes a long way for the algorithm. Also, if you like this video or any of my videos and you appreciate this content I'm bringing, whether you agree or disagree, if you think the content is good, man, I would thank you if you really would just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I drop new videos. Let's go. Listen, man, this fight is intriguing to me because of one thing and one thing only. I'm curious to see how Artur Beterbiev's age plays into this. Now, I'm not using age as an excuse, but we all know in boxing, Father Time could come up there and beat you at any given night. You can look good one fight at a certain age, and then the very next fight, it be like, yeah, he looks old. He got old overnight. So I hope that's not the case, so we can get the fight that I'm looking for. But right now, I'm gonna break this fight down based on the last time we seen both guys. So for Callum Smith, I believe the keys for him to win this fight are from the outside, not the mid-range, not in tight, from the outside. If he gets himself caught in the mid-range, he needs to catch, throw his shots back, and then move. Not on the back foot where he's allowing Artur Beterbiev to gain all of this forward momentum and start tracking him down and wearing his legs out and stuff like that. That's not what I mean. I mean keep popping that jab, moving left, circling right, taking a step back or a half step back, keep drawing almost like a line in the sand. Not where he's being just like hell bent on maintaining that exact distance, but he needs to always be aware of what distance he's at. And whenever he finds himself in that mid-range, he definitely needs to throw a jab and take that step back to create that little bit of space. Against Beterbiev, the mid-range and inside is against him. He's a tall, rangy fighter with long arms, 6'2", 6'3", and Beterbiev is shorter than him with that strong, muscular, shorter arms, that stature where, the closer he is to Beterbiev gets more leverage on the shots, and that's no good for him. Callum Smith has always been a really, really good catch and shoot fighter when it comes to catching right hands and returning fire with those left hooks. And that is the punch that I believe if he has a shot at getting Beterbiev out of there or really hurting Beterbiev, that's the shot that's going to start it off. Beterbiev is a right-hand puncher. Beterbiev is a right-hander, and he likes to throw hard overhand rights. And with that being said, Callum Smith needs to try to get the cadence on that overhand right, catch it, and shoot that left hook, because that's his bread and butter, and that's his key to possibly getting Beterbiev up out of there. I have seen Beterbiev dropped and hurt bad by left hooks, and Callum Smith does have a really good one, but that's the way I think he would need to land it in order to catch Beterbiev off guard, like while he's in attack mode, not expecting to get hit back by that. That's his opportunity. He also needs to tie up. Don't be afraid to tie up if you get up in the inside and this guy gets in your wheelhouse. Covering up like he did against Canelo or sometimes against Giant Ryder. When guys get on the inside of him, particularly those two guys with the same type of build and stature and guys that get in fast or you get out, Canelo was able to get in the inside on Callum Smith quite easily, and Callum Smith got caught up covering and allowing Canelo to punch on his arms and stuff like that. That's no good in this fight. He needs to avoid that at all costs. If you need to tie up, had a referee separate you guys so you can get back at long range. If you catch yourself in that mid-range area, pop that jab while you take a step back, pop that jab, step around left, step around right, if you need to throw something, if he's getting in there and you need to throw something hard enough just to make him respect you, so he's not so emboldened to run in there after you, then that's what you do. But that's going to be his key to victory. For Artur Beterbiev, is a destructive machine with devastating, bone-crushing power. And this is only a competitive fight in most people's estimation, because they aren't sure how Artur Beterbiev is going to respond with this age, and he had a little layoff. If people are being honest with themselves, this is the reason why this fight is even viewed as a competitive matchup. Because other than that, I think most people would think that Beterbiev would be a little bit too much for Callum Smith. That's what makes this intriguing. Artur Beterbiev is really good inside and at mid-range. And the thing I like about him is he doesn't waste anything. He doesn't waste any punches. He's very accurate. He has awesome punch placement. And when he throws something, it either lands in the target or it lands somewhere. And he's always in a good position to throw another hard shot. Like, it's kind of hard for some guys to string power punches together because they're not on balance. And those shots, those shots trying to string them together, that takes good technique, and that takes good footwork and being steady on your feet and good foot spacing and things like that. He's really good at maintaining this balance in between hard shots, alternating from left to right, left to right. He also will throw decoys, and that's one of the things that Callum Smith is going to have to worry about. Artur Beterbiev doesn't waste punches, but he will throw something soft in an area just to be able to manipulate you in order to hit you with a bomb. And that's what I talk about. He doesn't just throw shots when he sees an opening. He's really good at anticipating. You don't get all of these knockouts by just running through guys with no technique. He has great technique. He didn't have the best amateur background, although he had a good amateur background, a really good amateur background. He wasn't like an Olympic gold medalist or nothing like that, but his education is there. And he's a momentum fighter. So if you allow him to gain forward momentum, that's why I mentioned that Callum Smith doesn't need to just keep backing up and running from this guy, because the forward momentum, he gains that momentum, and he's very good punching hard while he's coming downhill on these guys, and that's how he breaks guys down, because all of the retreating, their legs start to give. He's cutting the ring off on you and get you in corners, get you on the ropes, punching on you. He alternates body to head. Next thing you know, something is open, and he capitalizes on it, and he gets you up out of there. Listen, I'm excited to see how this thing takes place. I'm really excited to see it, because in my estimation, and here's my prediction, Artur Beterbiev ultimately mows down Callum Smith with all of the pressure, all of the thudding shots. I believe at some point, like a constant leak in a sheetrock roof, at some point, that thing is going to cave in. And I'm telling you right now that I believe if Callum Smith is going to be able to have a chance at it, it's going to have to happen in the first half of the fight while he's relatively fresh. Because getting punched on by Beterbiev over 6, 7, 8 rounds like that, I just don't think he's going to have enough resistance to hold up. See, a lot of people pointing to the fact that Callum Smith has shown great power at 175. And some people say, oh, he might even be a better puncher or just as hard a punch. It's not about just how hard you punch. It's which guy can take the other guy's shots more. It doesn't matter if you hit harder than I do. If I can take you a hard shot, but you can't take my hard shot, even though my shot might not be as hard as yours, you're going to fold first. So it's not always about that. Sometimes it's about what type of punch gets through, because it's about getting hit with the wrong type of shot too sometimes that gets you. Or when you get hit by that shot, are you in the middle of throwing? Are you just thinking offense and not expecting to get hit? There's a lot that plays into this. But I'm taking Artur Beterbiev by 7 through 10 in a technical knockout or just a KO. I think he ultimately is going to start hitting Callum Smith with some hard things that he will not be able to stand up to. That's my prediction, man. I want to thank y'all for listening to this edition of the Hurt Business 101. You know what they say. It's no business like show business. But I say it's no business like the hurt business. 101, done.